Not only is Houston a fantastic place to live, it's also a hotbed for film and television production. I'm Adrienne Gill.
I'm Darla Doshier,
your host for the American Dream TV.
And we're going to introduce you to a couple of the people that are making it happen in the Houston film industry. We're here with Alfred Cervantes, the Houston Film Commissioner, and he's going to clue us in a little bit about what the Houston Commission does. Alfred?
No, thank you for asking. Thank you for having me. The Houston Film Commission, we are charged with promoting and marketing the greater Houston area as a film production destination. We do that in a number of ways. We go to film festivals, film conferences. We're always in touch with producers, letting them know what we have to offer in the area as far as locations and topography, whatever they need creatively to make their stories. And so that's primarily what we do. We have a database of locations, of 1,900 locations in the Houston area that we send to producers on a project-by-project basis. And we have scouted everything from cornfields, rooftops, escalators, houses, of course, is a primary request. And so we have all those locations to offer in the greater Houston area.
So if someone wanted to use their home as a location for a film, what would they do?
They can do one of two things. They can reach out to us and we can tell them what it means to host a film shoot and tell them what to expect and all these things. And we actually have that information on our website. So if a homeowner would like to self-submit their property for consideration, there is a submit your property link on our website for homeowners, business owners, property owners. And with technology, we've made that easier for locations to add their locations to our database.
Okay, now you mentioned all of the commercials, especially ATB commercials.
Yes.
Do they come to you and ask for home?
For sure. Yeah. We work with about 5 full-time location scout managers that are always looking for properties in the city, whether it's homes, businesses, whatever they're working on. And so we do work with the location managers to help them find what they need. And for the HEB commercials and some restaurant commercials and those types of things, they look for big backyards. They look for nice backyard patios, big kitchens. That's another thing. So big island kitchen, high ceilings. That's a key factor when you're talking about film production usually. And so these types of things. And so again, we always need options, because the more different types of properties we have on file, the better we look as a city that has a variety of locations for productions.
Tell me about the new Houston Producers Association that is beginning.
Yeah, the Houston Association of Producers is a new entity that is formed to help people come together who are like-minded to develop and produce feature films in the Houston area. And it's important because Houston's ginormous. Whenever producers can find an opportunity to come together and collaborate, that's a big deal. So Houston's a wide swath of land, as you know.
Yes.
And so I always encourage filmmakers and people that are interested in getting into filmmaking to congregate at these events that go on for filmmakers, because you need that face time to share information and develop projects together.
Yeah. Alfred, we appreciate your time today. Thank you so much for talking to us about film in Houston.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Okay. We are here to meet with Jenny Waldo. She is an award-winning writer-director here in the Houston area. She's also the program coordinator for Houston Community College's filmmaking program. Jenny, it is so good to see you again. Thanks for meeting with us today. We have been talking about the Texas Film Incentives. How is that going to impact your students and your program here at HCC?
Well, I'm really excited about the tax incentive program because it's an influx of money, and also it's a 10-year commitment to the industry here in Texas. So that's one of the biggest things that allows people to build infrastructure and create a pipeline of work. And that's where my students come into place. They can offer, or we can offer them, internships on productions coming into town. We can help kind of create a workforce pipeline that's just a lot more structured than what we have right now. And then as a filmmaker myself, I'm excited to be able to take advantage of these incentive programs.
Tell me about your film, Acid Test.
Right, so Acid Test was my first feature as a writer-director. I also produced it, and it was locally shot with local cast and crew, and was really, a homegrown indie film that we premiered at Austin Film Festival. It was nominated for a Texas Independent Film Award by the Houston Film Critics Society, and we got distribution both domestically and internationally, and so it's slowly making some money. And we funded it in a really interesting way through fiscal sponsorship, so we don't have any investors to pay back. So it was a labor of love, and taught me a lot, and was, again, looking at creating features from the writing directing side of things. So it was a really new experience for me, and I'm excited to do again. I'm working on a second feature, Mustang Martha, which we're taking all the lessons that we learned and kind of scaling it up on a bigger scale, and so we're hoping to shoot that in March.
Well, we are looking forward to see that, and I'm looking forward to seeing your screening of Acid Test at the River Oaks Theater.
Yes, we're having a back-to-school screening at River Oaks, which I'm excited about because we never got to screen there because they were closed for renovations, but we actually shot a scene in River Oaks for the film, so people will get to have a fun kind of feeling of sitting in the theater watching a film that's shot in the same theater.
Jenny, thank you so much for meeting with us today. Appreciate it.
Jill, excited.
We encourage you to get out and watch some of the wonderful independent films here in Houston.
Thanks for joining us while we explore the film industry in the Houston area. We wanted to show you the lifestyle here in Houston, and join us next time on the American Dream TV, where we're selling Houston.